Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, wherever you might be. Welcome to another RISB Masterclass webinar, and on this occasion, the title of the presentation is Improving the Safety of Train Compartments in Korea. And we're fortunate today to have Hong Chu-jun, the Chief Researcher at the Korea Railroad Research Institute. But first, I'd just like to acknowledge the country where we meet today, and for me, that's the Kaurna people of the Adelaide Plains, and to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and to recognise any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people that might be with us today. As I mentioned, we're fortunate today to have Hong Chu-jun, Chief Researcher at the Korea Railroad Research Institute, and Haiku is actually in London, so it's about 3 a.m. this morning for here. So we'll excuse him if he comes across a little bit groggy. I'm sure he won't. He graduated from the Graduate School of Mechanical Engineering Department of Sungkyunkwan University in 1998. He has a PhD with the thesis named A Study on the Integrity Evaluation of Nuclear Piping Using AI Technology. He began as a full-time professor teaching automotive engineering at the Hanzhong University from 1999 to 2003, and then moved to the Korea Railroad Research Institute. Since then, has been researching the various problems which occur during railroad operations. Just a reminder, if you've got any questions, please include them in the chat and we'll get to them at the end. But without any further delay, I'd like to hand over to Haikun. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much for a wonderful introduction of me. It's my honor to be here, make this presentation in front of well-known scholars. Today, I will present on improving the safety of a train compartment in Korea. I put some subtitle as turning into the precursor-based railway safety. The reason I chose today's topic is the safety of a train compartment is very important in Korea. Last year at ILSC 2023, among all the topics, Gabby O'Neill from LISSB and we both present on the topic of CCTV installation in driver cab. So I choose on the topic in detail, but I also want to know the background of why the Korean government wanted to put installed CCTV in train cab. So I explain but very briefly about the background, and I will also discuss the current ongoing project we are doing. So I prepared too many materials, but I do not tell all the details because time is no limit. So, but I allowed this material can be downloaded from the website. So if you have time, then please check more details, even though this presentation is over, and send me an email, then we will tell more details about it. Okay, I will start. So my presentation is composed of 4 topics: railway safety in Korea and current issue, and digital transformation in railway, and effort to improve the safety of train cab, and finally, human factor related railway safety R&D. Before I start my presentation, you know about KLI. Some of you know KLI, but you do not know about KLI. So I bring a quick review of KLI, but I do not want to speak all the detail, as I said. So my institute was established in 1996. So, and then we mainly focused on developing high-speed train. So we developed a lot of model, and at this moment, a lot of model are commercialized. Our institute mainly work with our governments and industry and where we operate in Korea. Because our institute is funded by our government, so we are closely related to our government to build new railway policy, such as railway safety policy like that. I will details explain. Let's keep our headquarters is located in Uwan, is about 40 kilometers from Seoul, south of Seoul, and we have a lot of test track all around our peninsula, Korean peninsula. This is the organization of our organization. We have 8 divisions and 2 centers. The yellow box on the left is R&D planning division, and the green box at the bottom is technology development department. As you see, we build a new transportation system and logistics and railway vehicle and civil engineering and electricity, and we developed that kind of all the things. And the blue box include radar test and certification division and railroad safety division. I came from this railroad safety division. Railroad safety division consists of 3 departments. System Safety Research Department research on risk monitoring and human factor technology, and safety data collection and risk, and Regulation and Standard Department, research on technical standard for rolling stock and equipment, and support for enactment and revision of a Korea Railroad Safety Act law, and international exchange and policy support. I believe these 2 departments is closely related to RISSB, so I expected the future relationship. I believe this is the beginning of the future relationships. This is the major achievement of transportation technology and research field. As you see, we develop various mobility. This is the global cooperation network in our institute. Unfortunately, there is no RISSB, but in the future, I wish to put the network with RISSB. Okay, this is a very quick review of my institute. Now, I will start today's topic. Okay, now I'm going on today's topic. As a background, I briefly introduced the current railway safety in Korea and what's the current issues. I'll make it very slow. As you know, railway in Korea is well known as one of the safest public transportation. So many people actually use transportation, but due to our high density society, as you see the right on the graph, The passenger density is almost tripled compared to UK and other country. So my government see this is a most critical issue in Korea. We have reached the top level of railway safety by continuously reducing the number of train accidents and casualties. As you see in this two graph, the bottom, the Korea is almost the top level in compared to other countries. However, in recent years, the downward trend is weakening, as you see, even though the railway safety investment budget has been steeply increased, as you see in the right graph. New type and similar type of accidents and incidents are repeated happen in Korea. So that is most big problem at this moment. As you know, maintaining railway safety is a critical issue because it also brings huge social losses. Currently, four major potential risk factors threaten the safety of railway in Korea. The operating years of railway vehicles and infrastructures are increasing due to the shortage of maintenance budget. So, sorry. The shortage of maintenance budget results in shortage of railway maintenance personnel, and global warming and harsh natural challenge also increase the severity of accident. And the advantage of a new form of technology issue can bring also unexpected accidents and incidents. So this four is major potential risk in Korea, and we are trying to protect these issues. Railway safety policy in Korea is begin after the 2003 Daegu subway's fire accident. At that time, 192 casualties happened. So my government has put in hard effort to improve the safety of railways. So they built a comprehensive railway safety plan, which is planned every 5 years. So we have achieved a dramatic improvement in railway safety. So as you see in the graph, it started 2004 and ended 2010 at first stage and keep continuing at this moment. However, in this day, the government reached the limit of regulatory focused safety measurement. And despite of new introduction of new regulation, as I said, repetitive and new type of accidents keep happening now. So it's time to consider introducing new form of safety policy now. This graph gives a lot of things. Generally, the accident can be reduced by introducing new form of technology and standard and safety management system at first stage. But these are not enough to keep reducing the number of accidents in some days. So I believe we are somewhere here, maybe you see on the graph. So this is the region we are considering to implement active SMS and safety culture to reach new level of low safety. We strongly believe that by merging the rule and regulation-based safety and the risk-based safety can improve the railway safety policy can be reached. So we expect to prevent a new type of accident by detecting abnormal or unusual sign and to find method to balance the labor, budget, and time resource to manage railway asset optimally. This is why we advocate for new digital transformation in railway safety. This is the current safety standpoint of Korea. Okay, and now I'm going to introduce digital transformation strategy in railway in Korea. This concept is already very well known to you, so I will make very quick. A precursor, maybe you know, a precursor is defined as something that is precede and indicate the approach of another entity, event, or phenomenon. Maybe it often serves as a forerunner, providing an early sign or condition. For securing the safety, it is very important to catch the early sign by monitoring the movement of precursors. As you know, the ELA has established a digital safety management concept. Its basic idea is the collection of safety-related data and performing risk analysis with data and conducting risk assessment. This is the SMS architecture of ERA. But in Korea, we have a kind of regulation. So any railway operating company must report if there is a major accident, then following the guideline for mandatory reporting and self-reporting of railroad safety due to railroad accident, disability, and railroad vehicle failure. You may download this regulation by this link. So actually, many valuable information are saved on the accident if there is an accident. But as you see the reporting form, various of data can be achieved, but it's only when there is a major accident or incident happened. And the government also published an annual statistical report on railway accidents. It includes the number of accidents and main causes of accident and the result. I want to make it clear because you will find after my presentation because it is a little boring. So based on Railway Safety Act Article 71, the government reports every month on the website, so you can download with this link. Okay, this is the current state. So I mean. In Korea, at this moment, if there is an accident or incident happen, then many valuable information can be saved. But without any accident or incidents, then no valuable information can be saved. So we want to change based on the other technology. May you alone the RSSB technology. They operate an integrated safety management system named SMI Smith Plus. In this system, they collect national level information on precursor, including near-miss accident in connection with asset information. They performed a national level assessment. This is a form of example of a precursor. It's really complicated. Anyway, they collect all the information and put the data in their web page, so anyone can check the trend of precursor by using this link. And both government and value operating company can monitor the trend of precursor and take a preemptive action on the weakest link. So as I already said, at this moment in Korea, too many valuable information is missing. In the left graph, we only collect if there is a major disaster or accident happen. So we are going to extend the data collection range from the accident to incident and near-miss cases. Then we have more opportunity to prevent some major disaster and accident with data. So this is why the government insists on digital transformation in railway safety. This is the vision of a digital safety chain-based future SMS in Korea. We hope all issues related to train and the environment, infrastructure, human factor, operation, and maintenance can be identified before a major accident occurs. But I do not tell every detail in all the things, but I only focused on human issue at this moment. Above all, only the railway driver related issue today. And this is the background that I'd like to talk today. I'd like to talk today is effort to improve the safety of a train cab. This is the main issue I'm trying to say today. As you know, the CCTV has been widely used everywhere in society in these days, because we strongly believe it can only detect the social risk. As you already know, in public transportation, such as buses, taxi, the CCTV is already installed and number are increasing. Although we have concern about human privacy, many governments legislated to install CCTV in passenger coach. This can be possible because there is a strong belief on the prevention of crime and social agreement. This belief gained more priority on the prevention of crime than human privacy. It's the same in other countries in the world. Train accidents caused by use of the mobile phone is increasing. We had an accident in Korea in 2014. The main reason of a collision came from the text messaging by train driver. It is revealed during the accident investigation. From the investigation report, although there were several warnings before train collision, but he did not show any response about the warning. Even though he did not use mobile phone right at the moment of collision, but he was already distracted, and so he couldn't hear the warnings. Before I start our research, I asked to ChatGPT, what is the main cause of that with human error in train driver? because I thought the ChatGPT showed the common thinking of the issues. So as you see, it was answered, the fatigue and distraction is the first main reason leading human error. Also, I asked another question, then what is the best way to recognize the abnormal operation by train driver? It suggests a direct observation of driver and driving data analysis and CCTV footage and interview. But when you consider direct observation is not possible in the field, then driving data analysis and CCTV footage are the only practical and realistic solution. For this reason, my government legislates the installation of driver cap CCTV as mandatory in 2006. According to Safety Act Article 39-3, the railroad operating company should install in-cab CCTV on the older locomotive and passenger cars. But the CCTV operation is blocked because of a strong opposition of railway union at this moment. But with a recent increment of mobile device use by driver, the installation of CCTV is reissued in Korea. To my knowledge, Canada in 2022, United States in 2023 regulated the installation of CCTV. And also China has internal regulation to install the in-cab CCTV in all highway speed railway vehicles. I know in Australia also have made an effort to install the in-cab audio and video recording device. But I don't know at this moment what is the current status. Okay, I will moving. So we have questions. Although we always persist, the CCTV can give valuable information to understand what's going on in the accident. But I want to hear from the experts that what is the real factors. So I prepared this kind of three group of questions. So how much CCTV information help to reduce the risk by assisting accident investigation? And second is the installation of CCTV truly show substantial safety improvement? And the third is how much a train driver distracted from safe driving while testing high level of automations? The first question is, although we have data from onboarding and driving record and forward camera like that, additional information from in-cab CCTV footage is necessary. So half of the experts say necessary and the other half it is not unnecessary. And the CCTV footage truly helpful and how much? Most of the experts, I believe, sort of three-quarters of experts say related the information are very helpful. And the third one is what range of information is necessary. So most of the experts indicate that information covering the whole cabin is highly necessary. So we also ask what is the most effective way to prevent a driver from distractions? So 3/4 of experts mark that government-led enhancement of penalty is most effective way, while some suggest that analyzing driving pattern is also good method. And we asked which is the most important to public interest on human privacy. So half of the expert marks that although CCTV may give good information in accident investigation, but safety improvement should not come at the expense of human privacy. So only half of the experts agree with public interest. And with the CCTV and the safety of a train truly expect to be enhanced. So half of the experts believe that safety will be enhanced, while the others were concerned about stress, embarrassment, and human associated by the stress. So finally, to relieve the burden from low-stress work, which methods are appropriate? So most of the experts say driving aid is the best way to reduce the stress. And final question is allowed to use the device other than for driving in high automation level. It is allowed or not allowed, but most of the experts mark that even with the advancement in automation technology, a driver must focus solely on driving. So based on this kind of a question, we want to know, we want to prove how much the driver distracted while texting. So we have accident scenario like that. If a driver recognize a case, then he will try to identify and think, and he decide what is the best option and then action. So the human perception process will be affected by text messaging. So we consider this kind of situation as a test. So we prepared a series of driving tests with 2 driving scenario and 2 alarming sound case. In case A, we asked the driver to drive in full focus. In case B, we asked the driver to send a text message while they driving. So we used a full mission training simulator, and 25 students with a driving license participated in this test. I hope you can see this footage, because the driver sent the text messaging while he's driving, but he cannot see the front screen. So if there's anything happen, he cannot answer right at the moment.
사장님 선로
I hope
사상 사고
you
발생
can
안
see
되도록 바랍니다.
this video.
만지실 전동 2열차 15시
So,
56분경
as you see in this table, in full focusing scenario, it's shown that the driver only missed one signal, which the signal did not produce any warning sign sound. So it is possible to miss even though he is full focusing. But with text messaging, as you see in the table, the driver missed the 3 signal and missed the 2 signal even though when he's not texting. So as I mentioned, the driver was so distracted as the test progressed, so they could not make a proper decision and missed the required action. So as you see in the bottom of event case, most of events are missed. And this is the overall test result. As you see in the table, number of human error increased from 0.6 to 2.36, and number of missed exact stop also increase. Mental load and physical load is also increased. Time pressure is also increased. Intensity effort is also increased. The achievement is low compared to the full focusing scenario, and investment is also increased. So as you see in this graph, we can see high level of investment during driving while texting, and you can see more details with this link in the paper. We submit the paper, so you may see more details. Until now in Korea, although many countries enact the law and the experts agreed to implement the safety in driver cab, and the test result clearly showed the bad effect of mobile phone use. But railway unions strongly object the installation of CCTV in Korea at this moment. So they worried about the CCTV footage can be used as an element of a judicial action when even though there is a minor mistake made. So they don't want to, they won't hide the mistake. And they also doubt about the sufficient tool or technology were developed to clearly analyze the driver action affects the accident. Even though we always insist that if we can't find the information from driver cab, then we may well understand about the situation, but do we prepared to understand the driver's data? That is a question to us. For these two reasons, my government launched two huge R&D projects, one for developing technology related to human error prevention, and another for developing technology for turning into precursor-based railway safety. So it is almost end, I think. So I do not tell detail about the project. I just briefly introduce two projects only for the objective and what's going on. The first project is to strengthen the emergency response capability of railroad workers, human error analysis, evaluation, prediction, and management technology development for railroad workers. The project is started last year and will be end in 2027. And 24 million United States dollar will be invested. The objective is 50% reduction in accident caused by human error of a railway worker. And the topic consists of, as you see in the chart, in the graph. You may find more detailed information with this link. So if you check, and if you want to know more detailed information, then send us an email. The project 2 is proposed to strengthen the railway safety management capability and created by smart ecosystem through digitalization of railway safety management and preemptive response to risk factors. So this project will be launched next year and will be end 2029. About 17 million United States dollar will be invested. We hope from this project, the government level innovation in efficiency of a smart rail safety management technology will be developed. And by this technology, we are going to improve railway safety indicator accidents and incidents by 60 and 50% each. We are going to build more than 3,000 digital safety chain. And we are going to reduction the maintenance cost as 20%. You may see the more details information from this slide. I will make pass at this moment. And finally, this is the R&D strategy and propagation plan. The first stage will be, and after 30 years, then it will be 2027. And the second stage will be almost 2030. And third stage, then we can finish all the status or the stage we are going to prepare. But I'm not sure at this moment is it possible, but we are going to hard push to finish within the year. Okay, thank you very much for your kind attention for a long story about railway safety strategy in Korea. I hope my message clearly delivered to you, but I understand because your time is not so much, so I will make a very quick presentation, so maybe you do not understand fully about the whole story. So you can download this presentation material at the website. So if you find any more question or any more information, then please send us email. Hyun-Gyu is my name, and Chan-oppa is head of our department. We'll answer more details. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Hong-Ju Jung. Look, fascinating, and I think we don't do it justice only giving you an hour or less to present that, but I think you've provided some great examples of the work you guys are doing. I mean, the interesting thing for many of us that get involved in perhaps far too often rail incident investigations, often human factors are a common theme. And, so the ability to find ways of detecting them well in advance of an incident is always of interest to people. There's a couple of questions that have come through. One I've got here. Has there been any work into using software automation to live detect distraction devices in use to identify a risk in real time through CCTV? Does that make sense?
Yes. May you see this slide? Actually, in the first project, we are developing that kind of device to monitoring the human factors in real time. So based on the human factor, we decide if he or she is proper for the job or not at this moment. So we will replace or we will give them chance to relax, and we are going to that kind of thing with this project, and we are going to reduce the incident or accident by human factors.
Right.
Did you know?
Thank you.
My explanation, did you know?
Thank you. And what we'll do is send the questions through after the end, and we can circle back to participants on any of the answers. Are there any policies underpinning personal device use in place in the Korea Railroad? I guess policies or laws that underpin the use of personal devices in the rail industry.
I'm not sure I understand what you're meaning, but at this moment,
is there any laws that prevent the use of personal devices while people are operating rail equipment?
Yeah. At this moment, we have the Safety Act law that it is not possible to carry any mobile devices during the railway driving. But as you know, they hide to use that kind of device, so they could bring some kind of problem. So in recent days, I believe last week, we have also train collision in railway line. But at that time, the driver, although he say he's sleeping or he do not know why, but the record show there is many data transferred with his mobile phone. So we think maybe he used his mobile phone at that time. So, but there is no evidence. I mean, no CCTV in driver cab at this moment, so it's not possible to directly check that kind of things. Is it okay?
Yes, understood. Thank you. One other question I've got here, maybe we might make this the last one. What types of emergency scenarios are included in the simulation training tools developed by KRRI?
Actually, we did not fix the scenario yet because we, as I say, we are in the beginning of a new project. So we are trying to fix, at this moment, we analyze the job analysis based on job analysis, what kind of scenario can be drawn with the analysis. But at this moment, we did not fix any scenario concretely. But maybe at the end of this year, it will be fixed, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. As I said earlier, we can circle back with the questions back to you and get some answers and publish those when we publish the video. Thank you very much for doing it at this time of the morning in London. We really appreciate the time and effort you've put into it. Thank you very much. And just a reminder, for the next webinar, will be in a fortnight's time on the 3rd of September. A systems engineering approach to standards, being presented by Jackie Newbegin, the signalling standards lead at the Victorian Infrastructure Delivery Authority. So I think it'll be another interesting presentation. Thank you very much, everyone online, and enjoy the rest of your day and week. Thank you.